Micky, I think you'll be glad to get back on home soil this weekend after a couple of away trips and tough ones to take as well.
Yeah, well, always disappointed we're not winning games. Saturday in Stockport, I thought we played okay, we played well and probably deserved something out of it. The game the other night, probably did enough to get something out of it, but lacked a bit of urgency and never really looked like ourselves. Like I said, at the end of the game, probably lacked that wee bit of imagination that's needed in order to open people up, getting into the dangerous areas further up the pitch. But we spoke about that again today, and we've worked on that again today. And I expect us to be more of ourselves again at the weekend.
We seem to say it a lot that it's a weird league, isn't it, this season, because it seems like none of the top half of the table can put any kind of consistent run together.
Yeah, it's very tight, and there's nothing much really that determines who wins the games. It's a moment really. We're still very much in it. We were really disappointed. We've seen that as a good opportunity to try and get a result at the weekend to try and really close that gap. But all we can do now is keep going and sort of learn from it. We were very disappointed. We were gutted that we weren't able to do that, but we can't dwell on it. We've got to move on now, and that's what we'll do. And we'll try and learn from the last performance and try and put it into training again. And there wasn't really anything. We just want to do the same things that we do well more consistently. And certainly at the weekend we didn't. Sorry, on Tuesday we just kind of lacked that urgency and that pace of the pass into the front men and getting up there on the front men quicker and getting around the outsides quicker, like we are good at. We just didn't seem to be able to do that on Tuesday night. And we'll expect. We've spoken to him this morning. We'll expect to see more of that at the weekend.
The last home game was a good one. You beat the leaders, Leyton Orient, and you'll need that kind of performance again, I'm sure, against Salford. Yeah,
this is the frustrating thing. You look at that performance and you see what we're all about. And like I said, it's about consistency. You've got to remember that what it took to put a performance in like that and try and replicate that all the time. So we'll try and do that the weekend. We'll expect to do that at the weekend and try and try to win games to keep pushing us up the table.
Is that Leyton Orient game the kind of game that you show the players going into this one, or is it the last game that you show them, or a bit of both? How does it work?
No, since the start of the season, we've built a way of playing that we think suits this group in order to try and win games and find consistency. So it's about building on or reminding of the way that we've decided that we're going to play to make us a force and try and pick up points. So it's more of the bigger picture rather than just one game. But certainly against Leyton Orient, it seemed to all come together and won 90 minutes, and that's what the plan is. That's what the ultimate aim is to try and replicate the kind of performances all the time and trying to keep getting results. Because as you've seen against Leyton Orient, if we do hit the levels, then we're a match for anybody.
Early days for the new boys that you brought in during January. How are they doing? Are you pleased with what they're showing you?
Yeah, still got more to do, and but I think anybody who's came to watch us will certainly see what they're capable of. Now it's about, like I say, is the new bodies with new things to the group. It's about us finding again that way of playing, their qualities in order to keep moving us forward.
And just a word on Salford, one of those teams that have been able to put 2 or 3 results together over the last few weeks or so, and it's amazing what that can do for you.
Yeah, we look forward to the game. If it comes to Tranmere, knows it's they expect a Tranmere team to perform, and that's what I'm sure Salford will, and that's what I expect. So looking forward to the game, looking forward to getting back on the pitch and looking more like ourselves again. Although I have to say, on Tuesday, I don't think that we deserve to lose the game. We again did something we've not done for a long time. That's give away individual error goals like we have given away, but probably still deserved something from it. But it wasn't the type of performance that we want to see. We want to see more urgency, more tempo to the way we want to play, more powerful running, more fast pace passing. So we will look forward to trying to get back to that one at the weekend.
And in terms of selection for this one, given a couple of defeats, are you looking to change things around, or is it the same group of players that you're going to be working with?
Well, we won't be looking to punish people. That's not what we try and do, but we will just look at what we think will be the right way to go with the right players, not to try and win the game. That's what we always try and do. It's not about punishing people or saying, you know, you didn't play well, so we're going to leave you, we're going to drop you now. It'll be looking at how we perform in training and how we can, because we're always sort of looking at things before. Always with the benefit of hindsight, you might make different decisions, but certainly before we play, we'll look at the team that we think is in form, the player that's in form, and the one that will hopefully gives the performance and the result of the weekend.
Is everyone fit? Did everyone come through the game?
No, we've got some injuries that we'll find out more about over the next 24 hours. So that might make our mind up in a few positions, but whatever happens, we should be able to put a Tranmere team out there that should represent the club properly.